Good morning, Dan. It is still Sunday morning. And the reason that I had this hoodie on in my last video is because I was cold having gotten out of the river recently. So Stefan and I went down and sat this morning at about 7:30 this morning. And it is cold out. Let's see, it's about -5 or so degrees and sunny. Quite nice, actually. I didn't think it was that cold when we went down. I did wear booties and gloves, which, as you know, just makes such a tremendous difference. So when we got there, you probably remember that there's often people down having bonfires on the beach. And when we got there, I couldn't see where this fire was, but there was just a little bit of wind blowing, and there was just this ash kind of falling. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. It looks like cottonwood. And I knew it wasn't cottonwood because it's November, so clearly cottonwood trees are not putting off cotton. I couldn't smell the smoke, but there was the little ash falling. Anyway, it was pretty funny. So we sat, and we did about 6 minutes. It was amply cold, especially with the water moving. Now, granted, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you're always sitting in moving water when you're in Pendleton, or even in South Wales for that matter. But it felt really good. Felt good getting out. It was sunny, as you can see in that picture. The sun had come up about 45 minutes previous. You're just straight downriver, which is always so pretty in that spot. So we get back to the get back to the Jeep because Stefan picked me up. We're sitting there having tea, and Stefan kept saying when we were seeing the river, he couldn't see the ash. It's like, no, can't you see it? It's right there. I mean, it was just little bits here and there falling. And suddenly it was like even more, and it was falling right on the hood of the Jeep. I said, look, Stefan, you can see it now. And then we look closely, and here's what we see. In fact, it was not ash. As you may have guessed, in spite of the partly cloudiness or mostly sunniness, it was a very light snow falling. And it just cracked me up that my first inclination was to think that it was ash. Clearly, I'm not ready for snow. So it was a good dip. I'm home now, clearly, sitting with mi esposa. Oh, okay. Y mi gato. Having a cup of coffee, a little piece of toast, and then let the work of the day begin. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.